Back here at home, Republicans giving us a preview of the race for 2016, testing the waters over the weekend in Iowa. Potential candidates for the White House speaking out on a range of issues, including immigration.
If we want to be young and dynamic and growing again, where the debate isn't about who's taking from whom, rather than have an expanding pie where opportunities exist for all of us.
I'm not a supporter of amnesty. I know there's some out there, and I respect their views on that, but I'm not a supporter of amnesty.
The question is, what do we do to stem the tide of people who are rushing over because they've heard that there's a bowl of food just across the border?
And Mike Emanuel was in Des Moines covering all of this over the weekend, is now back in Washington. Mike, it seems like a huge challenge. You got a very crowded field on the Republican side.
Eric, no question. We had 9 potential candidates at that one particular event, but all eyes were on 2 in particular, one being the very early frontrunner in Iowa, a neighboring governor from Wisconsin.
We know there are jobs out there. The people in Madison, in my state capital, who some of which are a little more liberal than we are, say that when I propose things like work requirements or employability training or food stamps, that somehow we're making it harder to get government assistance. I got to tell you, we're not. We're making it easier to get a job.
The other is former Florida Governor Jeb Bush, who did campaign-style events and talked to Hawkeye State voters about spending a lot of time there over the years helping his father and brother. Bush received positive reviews for being able to connect with people in the room.
When I go to Publix in Coral Gables, which I'll do tomorrow morning after church to go prepare for Sunday Fun Day in my house, we'll be cooking Iowa beef and...
Expect many more trips back to Iowa in the months ahead. Eric?
Yeah, he did mention the great Iowa corn, too, with that steak. Meanwhile, Mike, what about the Democratic side?
Well, Eric, with Hillary Clinton dealing with questions about her use of personal email, some other Democrats are out and about if Democrat voters are looking for a 2016 alternative. Today, Vice President Joe Biden and Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren will speak at the same event, a firefighters conference here in Washington. Meanwhile, another possible 2016 Democrat didn't go after Clinton, but hinted at a need for new voices.
I think in our party there's always a demand for new ideas and for a conversation about the challenges we face and how we can overcome them together as a people.
So far, possible 2016 Democrats have not pounced on Clinton's controversies for political advantage. Eric?
Yeah, but looks like they're getting ready, rustling at the starting gate. All right, Mike, thanks so much.